Heard you put a pretty good beat down on Val. What happened?
I was out of smoke since she didn't want to hook me up.
Hell, in that case, she deserved it. I've done a lot worse for a cigarette.
I remember. Hope we get more gauntlet runners soon. Need some excitement around here.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others. Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
Hey there.
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch.
To survive so many years undamaged, what luck.
You go to any other ports, and odds are you ain't coming back. Don't say I didn't warn you. I ever tell you all about the time I got my name?
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Welcome home, boss. The digs are yours now. I hope you like the look. Coulter had some peculiar tastes. But this view is something, huh? Everything you see here is under your control, now that you're in charge.
I still don't get it. Why put me in charge?
You may have noticed that our former overboss, Coulter, was a fucking asshole. And that's me being nice. Ended up being poisoned for this whole operation. The way I see it, surviving the gauntlet means you've got what it takes. Or at least the potential. For a good while now, we've needed someone who can get shit done. Make real progress.
I sure do like the sound of that.
I thought you might. Look, I'll be honest with you. I want to step in and take the reins. Sure as hell ain't gonna be me. Leading outright ain't my style. And there's already some blaming me for supporting Coulter all this time. My talents are best put to use helping a new overboss get all this shit under control. You get me?
What sort of talents would you say you have, Gage?
Aside from being a good shot and having a foul mouth, I've run with gangs nearly my whole life. I know how raiders think, what they're after, and how to use that to your advantage. Trust me, I'm in this just as much as you are. This shit needs to work out.
I hear you, Gage.
Good. I know I'm throwing a lot at you all at once here. Let's take a step back and talk big picture, okay? Nuka-world. Shit. This was the dream. Huge. Built like a goddamn fortress. You run this, world is yours. We had a good head start on it. Hell of a lot of work went into getting the disciples, the operators, and the pack to work together. But we got here. About a year ago, we pushed in through the front gate. Take over Nuka Town. Get these traitors under our thumb. And then, well, Coulter got lazy. He was content to sit on his ass. Never bothered putting in the effort to finish taking over the park. The gangs got restless and started pissing each other off. It is a real mess.
What kind of a mess am I walking into here?
It was little shit at first. Heated tempers, arguments, the occasional shooting. Got worse over time, though. Gangs started staking out as much territory as they could, all being on top of each other like this. Started looking for excuses to turn on each other. If something ain't done soon to settle things down, it's gonna reach a point there ain't no coming back from.
I can fix this. I can make this work.
Yeah? Man, I sure hope so. Look, I know these gangs. Been working with them or against them for years now. I'll help you, okay? Walk you through everything. First thing you gotta do is get the gangs behind you. Without them supporting you, you're not getting shit done. You don't have to trust them. Hell, you don't even have to like them. But you need them to respect you enough to follow you.
Have any advice for how I should go about it?
Yeah, all right. The disciples like violence. The bloodier, the better. Tell them they'll get plenty of it. The operators are in it mostly for the money. They get promised caps, they'll listen to you. The pack, hell, I don't know. They follow whoever they think is the strongest. Show some teeth, I guess.
Don't worry. Everybody likes me.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that. Look, technically, you're already the new overboss, right? That's like half the work done right there. Just meet the leaders. Talk with them. Flex your muscles a little. Show them you mean business.
What happens after they're on my side?
Then, we get started on taking over the rest of nuka-world. But, one step at a time. You in?
Okay, let's do this.
All right. You just need to show them you're the right woman for the job. I'll be here if you need me. You are the overboss after all. Just don't screw this up.
Hey,
What do you... you want.
Lock's really strong.
You need something, boss?
Aren't you raiders all the same?
Hey, come on now. No need to be insulting. Commonwealth gang. They ain't organized. They don't make smart decisions. Basically one step up from rabid animals. I've run with some of them over the years. Every single time, they either think way too small or get themselves wiped out. I make a point of getting the hell out of Dodge before that happens.
I don't get it, Gage. What's the appeal of all this?
Oh, come on. It ain't that hard to see. You take whatever you want from whoever you want. Anybody has a problem with that, you cut them down. You telling me that doesn't sound like even just a little bit of fun to you? Anyway, don't mistake the gangs out here for being the same as those Commonwealth saps. Gangs out here, they got agendas, and they're gonna expect results. You can't afford to forget that. You need anything else?
Nothing else for now.
All right. You know where to find me.
of the super mutant!
Thanks for your help, friend.
Hey there.
You showed up just in the nick of time.
Hey.
Thanks for your help fighting them off.
Hope you ain't one of them synths. Here to spy on you.
Excuse me.
If you need a weapon, you've come to the right place.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Great. Looking for a weapon?
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I got.
World's always gonna have tyrants. But if I get my way, there'll be a lot less. Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain? Play your cards right.
Got work to do, can't talk.
A lot of money.
I don't think I can get to that.
Not a lot of folks would travel with a ghoul, even one with my kind of charisma.
Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look,
apparently the castle's been trying to get you on the radio. Some kind of situation over there. Better go see what's going on.
Only thing better than getting pissed is picking a fight. Am I right? Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of cabs. Ready to head back out?
Ready.
Good. Then let's get moving.
I think if you travel with Kate, you may need to bring a little more ammo.
You're just jealous because you'll be missing all the fun.
Need something?
Excuse me.
Do you need something, madame?
Let's trade some things.
But of course.
I'm proud to call you a friend.
Hi.
Is there something you need?
I want to trade a few things.
Whatever you need, General. Anything else?
No, nothing.
All right.
Very confusing.
This is a far
Heads
cry
up.
from working.
Yeah.
Gunners. Glad that's behind me.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but...
I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone.
Plenty of folks want to make life hard
You
for
remind me
people
of
just
myself when
trying
I
to
was a
survive.
young woman.
I'm not
Always
willing to
getting
stand
myself
for
into
that
trouble.
kind of shit.
I'll try to make myself useful.
I think I'm
No one
gonna
wants to
let
see
you
a
take
grown man feeling sorry for himself. Huh.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
know I'm not the only person here who's lost someone. I miss him so much.
You just say the word and you want to take a little. Can't worry.
Never thought of this until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
I hope you find your son.
Over here! Guess my good karma's paying off.
Can it wait? What's going on? I'll shoot. Simple arrangement.
Most folks that run with me don't live out. Rest.
Nothing stays hidden forever. Not if I have my say.
So, you ready to get this show on the road?
Try not to sever anything you might miss.
Not right now.
Suit yourself.
Too quiet. Oh man, I always wanted to say that.
Getting late. Do my best work after dark, anyway.
Please, let me see and scan as many indigenous life forms as possible. It is, of course, for science.
Damn fog's got in my lungs again.
Lighten the load. That's
Better
what I'm
hope
talking
you
about.
don't get stuck in that
Easy
thing.
think through, Fred.
We heading out?
There's no sport to spilling blood if the person...
Let's see what kind of armor you've got.
You know what?
Hey.
Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us, here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
Word is, super mutants just hit the place. They're still trying to rebuild. Should be easy pickings.
If there's anything left. How good is this source of yours?
It's good shit.
I'm not much for conversation.
Bullshit.
And I'd like to keep it that way. Here. Earn this. Anything else you find out?
Shank. You'll be the first to know.
Huh. So you're the new overboss. I expect you and I are gonna have a lot to discuss in the future.
Hi.
I'm sure Gage will send you my way soon enough.
Love to see you try. Now, if I ever find their shit on my shoes again, I'm coming for the rest of them.
Hey there.
Understanding the operators ain't hard. We know how to live. The other gangs? Dying is more their strong suit.
Hey there.
You a sheep or a wolf? Because the pack only runs with wolves.
There's machines here that used to spray kids with Nuka-Cola. What was wrong with those people?
Heads up.
Oh, sure.
Look
Make
alive.
me carry more of your junk. Have a minute? Got something on my mind.
Of course. Anything you need.
Anything I need, huh? I might take you up on that one day. After Tommy stuck me with you, I was expecting to hate your guts. Not only because you agreed to pick up me contract, but because I was waiting for you to order me around like hired help. Now, so far, you've been treating me like a friend. Hell, you've been damn near nice to me. Now, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but your kindness is starting to make me wonder. If there's anything I learned in the combat zone, it was that nobody does things for other people without expecting something in return.
Surviving the combat zone must have been rough.
That's putting it nicely. I spent 3 years living at the combat zone. Smelled like puke and piss, but I called it home. I was making a few caps. Had me own bed to sleep in and 3 hot meals a day. Then the raiders took over the place. You know that lot. They aren't exactly what you'd call the gentle type. After they moved in, if you didn't keep looking over your shoulder, you were liable to get sucker punched or robbed. Or worse. Didn't take me long to learn that I had to put my hard-earned caps to good use. Buying friends was essential to making life easy. So, I guess I'm waiting for you to hand me a bill. You know what I mean?
You don't owe me a thing.
Now I'm having a real hard time believing that. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll think of something I can do to repay you. I'm not a rich girl, but I'm sure we can agree on something. After all, what are friends for?
Look alive.
What you need?
Hey.
Pack and disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress-up.
Hey, Sierra.
Remember, you won't see hidden Cappy codes without the glasses. Make sure you're wearing them while you search.
me know if you want help with that lock.
No way to pick this.
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other, though.
Over, boss? Making trouble? Good.
Man, I've been getting the shakes bad. Haven't slept in days.
You been hitting your jet pretty hard. Get some of that new Colmex stuff that Maddox cooked up. It'll set you right.
Hell no! This is the best buzz I ever had. I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Waste of time now. No one's topping your performance.
Hacking disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress-up.
Hey.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Waste of time now. No one's topping your performance.
This is Del Walsh. I'm a paramedic in nuka-world's infirmary center, and this report is dated July 14, 2077. Now, I'd like to officially go on record to express my dismay at the current safety conditions of some of nuka-world's rides. I've just completed treating a patient who suffered multiple cuts and bruises after riding Mad Mulligan's minecart ride. Now, in the last year alone, I've treated 7 broken bones, 9 major lacerations, 78 muscle injuries, and 166 minor lacerations, all due to ride malfunctions. And this does not include the 2 fatalities that have occurred, both of which have been in the last 6 months. Listen, I understand that Project Cobalt has diverted some of our park's maintenance and security personnel, and how important it is to the war effort. But we can't ignore the fact that safety has fallen off the radar at nuka-world, and something must be done about it immediately. Since my supervisors have chosen to ignore my concerns, I'll be forwarding this recording to Mr. Brad Burton's office personally.
We'd all considered putting a bullet in Coulter's back at some point. I suppose you just beat us to it.
Over, boss? Making trouble? Good.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of cats.
Understanding the operators ain't hard. We know how to live. The other gangs? Dying is more their songs.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Man, this is a waste of time.
Hey there.
Never did get why Coulter brought in 3 gangs to claim nuka-world. I mean, he had us. Don't need the rest.
Seems like the work never ends, but I'll get it done. Somehow.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Need something, boss?
Hey, Gage.
You need something, boss?
I want to know more about nuka-world.
Yeah, good call. Big-time amusement park back before the world went to shit. Well, I guess if this place is any indication, it wasn't so hot before it all blew up. Anyway, we weren't the first to think of this place as a good stronghold. Before we got here, a bunch of traders had set up shop and hired a whole lot of guns to protect them. They were dug in like ticks. That's why it took pulling a bunch of gangs together to even have a chance.
You've got this area of the park. Isn't that enough? Why do you want more?
You got a lot to learn, boss. So we've got Nuka Town, and most of the traders work for us now. They ain't happy about it, but screw them. We really need the rest of these parks, though. Every one of them not under our control is a threat. And the gangs are too cramped up. They're stepping all over each other. Unless they get room to spread out, there's gonna be bloodshed. So the sooner you get them all to agree to follow orders, the sooner we can improve our situation. You, got any more questions?
Tell me more about the gangs.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, quite the assorted bunch. All used to hate each other, and I guess maybe they still do to a degree. Took a shitload of work to get them all on board with this idea, so I really don't want to lose them now. If I were you, I'd start with the disciples. They might all be crazy, probably are in fact, but Nisha has her reasonable moments. Then you've got the operators. Spoiled, rich kids, but doesn't mean they ain't ruthless killers. If you can impress Mags, she'll listen to you. And then there's the pack. I'm not saying they're savages, but, well, shit, they're savages. I don't know how Mason keeps them on a leash. Up to you who you want to trust the most, but you're gonna need to trust at least some of them. You need anything else?
Nothing else for now.
All right. You know where to find me.
I suppose that's something worth building, whatever it is.
Yes.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
Hey.
If you come across any Hebologist crazies, just ignore them. Told those freaks to stick to their camp. Sorry, Max. All anyone's turned stand-up so far is that she's got that Pip-Boy on her arm.
So, our new overboss is a vault dweller.
Or iced a vault dweller.
You can go.
Hey there.
Understanding the operators ain't hard. We know how to live is more their strong suit.
Hey there.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Wasted time now. No one's stopping your... performance.
Excuse me.
Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Man was an idiot. Made us all look bad.
A clown stuck in his own little car. I guess we can take some solace in the fact that someone finally gave him what he deserved. I want to know, what did you feel as you did it? When you brought that walking pile of human garbage to his knees?
Taking down an opponent like that, it's thrilling.
Sure looked it.
Perhaps you're better suited to this than I expected. Regardless, Gage's decree means that you're the new overboss. I suppose we can only hope you work out better than the last one. I'm Mags. This is my brother, William.
Pleasure.
Along with our co-conspirator, Lizzie, we run this crew. Call ourselves the Operators. You'll come to understand soon enough that we are the only gang you should be backing around here. Because we're the only ones who see this place for what it is. A temple. A testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
Soda?
Huh. Not quite.
Caps. This place was built for the sole purpose of taking caps out of the pockets of fools. We only joined Gage and Coulter's little menagerie in order to restore it to that goal, though by somewhat more cutthroat methods than I expect its founders intended.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our asses for the better part of a year while he lived large in his damn mountaintop.
And that means, if you're going to be in charge around here, we'd like some assurances that you intend to bring this place back to its true purpose. And that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
Actually, I'm really more in this for the soda.
Great. Another nut.
William. Of course, Overboss. So, you're welcome in the parlor whenever you like. Make yourself at home. And if you think you might be interested in running some jobs for us, you just come speak to me. But do take a little time to consider the kind of life we could all have if we put this place back to doing what it does best.
Should be a couple odd jobs available if you want to get your hands dirty. Talk to Mags.
Mags, you've got good timing. There's a job I think might benefit from someone with your strengths.
I gotcha.
A supply train of ours was hit. Forced to dig in to protect the goods. I'd have you go in to ensure their survival.
Who are we talking about here?
Gunners. You'll want to watch yourself.
I hope you're not under the impression I do this for nothing.
Not to worry, Overboss. Successful jobs don't go unpaid among the operators.
Sounds fun.
Was hoping that's what you'd say. Watch yourself out there.
You might want to think about dropping some of that crap you're carrying.
Never did get why Coulter brought in 3 gangs to claim nuka-world. I mean, he had us. Don't need the rest.
Mags, William, and Lizzie. All you have to do is hear them speak to know they weren't born into this life. They sure as hell were born for it.
If Lizzie asks you to volunteer for one of her tests, don't.
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other, though. We'd all considered putting a bullet in Coulter's back at some point. Suppose you just beat us to it.
Hacking disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress-up.
Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, how high were they when they built this place?
Overboss? Making trouble?
I think you missed a spot, Scout. Sweep that patch again.
Please, just leave me alone. I'm doing my best, okay?
Someone survived the gauntlet, but she took on Coulter and won.
You got that tough guy?
Just having a little fun, Granny. Keeping the kid on his toes.
I don't think whoever took down Coulter would take his place. You believe that? And here, it's my bar and my rules.
Lauren's in charge around here. Well, I mean, she runs the bar. Obviously, you're the one in charge.
You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever. I can't wait to see
Hello.
what our new leader has planned.
Look who it is.
Always
good to see the boss. If you can take something, it's yours.
I feel kind of bad for these traders. I don't know why the collars like that.
This is Raider Radio, and it's
Hey! Just here to pick up some supplies, boss.
Hey, anybody else getting
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
Yes, but my teeth ain't looking so good.
Excuse me! That last one died too fast. I'm losing my tongue.
Over, boss? Making trouble?
Who is not me?
Good.
The pack lets it all hang out.
Strong woman like you needs a strong drink, am I right?
What have you got?
I got whatever liquor this rowdy bunch can get their hands on. From fine spirits to...
Let's see what you got.
Coming right up.
Gotta chase what you want to catch. 3 rival gangs in one place and they're not killing each other? I've never seen anything like it.
Work hard, play.
You. Hi. Never been much for conversation. I'm sure there's lots more interesting people to talk to around here than me.
There we go.
Leave that junk behind. You're just wasting space.
The traders here are no better than slaves. Poor bastards. Oh, Jesus, what's that smell?
Why don't you guys come up with some new material?
Why don't you guys bathe? Then maybe we would. Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
Caught one of the traders stealing food.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter.
Turned him loose
Just
outside
don't
the
screw
gate.
this up.
Yeah, then I got in a little extra target practice. Welcome to the nest, boss. We was wondering when you'd make it down here.
Huh? If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.
Yes?
Life's too short for bullshit. Gotta party like it's your last day every day. If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
Yeah?
You a sheep or a wolf? Because the pack only runs with wolves.
Huh?
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up. Woke up to shit in my boots. Again.
It's complicated. Imagine something? So we ain't about to kill any of them.
Hell no.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
You need help finding your place here?
No! I can handle it.
There's plenty of collars in the
You can take something?
What's in your mind?
Your thoughts?
Been too long since I picked a fight.
Your thoughts?
What I wouldn't give for a good stiff drink.
Your thoughts?
I don't ask for much. Just need a full bottle and some bones to break.
How do you feel about us?
I don't know if you care about me, or if you just want to use me to soak up the bullets for you. I guess only time will tell.
Nothing else I needed.
Sure.
Bags of shit. That the best you can do?
It ain't easy keeping the zoo. We all do our part. Now that I get a closer look at it, I'm not sure I'm right with this overboss thing.
I'll send you my resume and references.
The fuck's a resume? Whatever, don't matter. Name's Mason. Here's our side of town. You might be overboss, for now, but I'm the boy. Long as you don't go forgetting that, we're gonna be fine.
Your people aren't gonna cause me any problems, are they?
The pack does what I tell them. You don't get in my way, they won't get in yours.
The pack? Fitting. You smell like animals.
Ah, never heard that one before. Look, it ain't like anyone's broke up about Coulter. Just figured on his replacement being, well, different. Gage says you're the boss now, so you're the boss.
You don't want to be our boss.
If I thought the other gangs would go along, yeah, I'd run this place in a heartbeat. Might have to, if you turn out to be a turd. At least it ain't Mags Black, that freak Nisha. Besides, you can't possibly be worse than Coulter.
Coulter was weak. Why'd you follow him at all?
Been wondering that ourselves. Don't get me wrong, Coulter was definitely overboss. Not here to mess with. And things were good in the beginning. Really good. But that was a year ago. Then Coulter went soft. Wanted to take stock in what we achieved.
So what is it you want?
Caps, action, something. Anything that's more than the sitting around we've been doing for the last year.
I'm listening.
Sure, this place beats living in the shitholes we had out there. But it ain't the palace of caps we signed up for. And none of us happy, not even the disciples. And they're normally a chip a bunch so long as they're drenched in blood. Things were going to hell fast. Gage put the brakes on that. Got us together and promised he'd find someone to deal with Coulter.
So, what's the real story behind Gage and Coulter?
Hey, I only know what I've heard. The story is that Gage talked Coulter into becoming overboss. And he got you into it, didn't he? Maybe he likes people owing him. Maybe it lets him get things done without getting dirt on his hands. After Coulter went soft, Gage got us behind closed doors and promised to get someone to off Coulter. And you did just that. Might have been the whole point of the gauntlet all along.
I trust we're done with the history lesson.
Yeah, boss. Just trying to fill you in on why we're all so pissed off. Look, let's cut to the chase. You gonna do right by the pack. I hear you've been talking to the other gangs.
Be a good dog and do what you're told. Or you'll be put down.
Oh there, boss. Nothing from my guys, alright? You got enough to worry about with that dominant struggle inside the pack to deal with. One last thing before I let you go. There's always work to do around here, keeping the zoo in order. If you're ever able to lend a hand, drop by. Loyalty's a two-way street.
Hey there.
Got a job. There's your name written all over it. And here I thought I'd have to soften you up more. Or cause a little ruckus for our so-called friends, the disciples. They made what they think is a powerful ally. Little do they know, alliances with corpses don't last long. If you catch my meaning.
Who will I be facing?
Gunners.
If I scratch your back, I expect you'll scratch mine.
The rules of the pack. You help chase down the prey, you share in the spoils. So yeah, you'll get some.
Think I'm gonna enjoy that.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Chase what you want to catch.
Oh, hang out.
You're gonna drag that junk around.
Life's too short for bullshit. Gotta party like it's your last day every day.
No way I can pick this.
Gotta chase what you want to catch.
Hey. Sure. Just keep your shirt on.
Go check that out.
I'm out of bobby pins. Have any on you? I see how you're looking at me. Not saying I don't like it. Just thought I'd clear the air.
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. It's smart to go ask him about it.
Mason's been waiting for you.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal. Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
You're the new overboss, right? You sure made an example out of Coulter.
Yeah, who knew? Water and electricity wouldn't mix.
Well, judging from the thirst sapper you picked up, apparently you're not the only one. Gage was the one that clued you in. Yeah, I know all about it. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. I think Coulter got exactly what he deserved.
So you weren't loyal to Coulter?
Hell no. Coulter was a goddamn idiot. With Coulter running the show, business was starting to dry up. Now that you're here, I'm betting everyone stands to make a lot more money. Speaking of which, I'm hoping you're here to spend a little bit of your own at the Nuka Cave.
What exactly is this place?
It's my pride and joy. The one good thing that came out of getting stuck working.
Right?
Yeah. All of the amusements and games around you are working thanks to yours truly. I'm the only one that can take them apart and put them back together again. If I go, then it's only a matter of time before they fall apart. And all the cute little prizes you can win? Yeah, you can thank me for those too.
Careful. You keep patting yourself on the back like that, and your arm's gonna break.
Give me a break. It's all I've got. Look, let me just explain how all this works. After that, if you're interested in playing, great. If not, then no harm done. Every game in the Nuka-Cade still takes the original pre-war tokens. Just slot one into the machine and you're off. If your score is high enough, the machine will kick out a bunch of tickets which you can redeem at a prize terminal for all sorts of goodies.
How do I get tokens?
Well, I usually just tell my customers that I sell them. But seeing as you're the new overboss, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you a few other ways of getting them. You can also get tokens from the pre-war token machines in the Nuka-Cade, but they only take pre-war money. And if you look around the parks hard enough, I'm betting you'll find a few here and there. I'll tell you what, just to officially welcome you to nuka-world, here's a token to get you started.
You can do better. How about 2?
Yeah, sure. I suppose it couldn't hurt. May as well start off with you on the right foot. Well, I guess that's it. If you need anything, you just let me know. Oh, don't forget to take this with you, boss. That way you can't say I never did you any favors.
You like old stuff, don't you? Don't see the point. That time's long gone. You bothering me for a reason.
Welcome back, boss.
Excuse me.
You could always cut some corners and just buy the tickets. What do you say?
Sure. Let's take a look.
I have all sorts of ways to help.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others. That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch. That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch. Watch yourself, boss, because we sure will be.
Come on, girl. You know we should run this place. Not some little greenie Gage dragged in.
We're giving him a second chance. Gage screws this up, he knows we'll skin him alive. So shut up and be patient.
What about you, big eye? Nothing to say on the matter?
As long as she doesn't get in my way. Don't much care.
Yeah, figured as much.
Both of you just get out of here. And make sure the others get the message.
Hey!
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
And what are you? His grandma?
If I was, I would have slit that little suck-up's throat a long time ago. Gage will never be one of us. He's a failure. He's lucky we're giving him a second chance. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been a slow, painful process. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples. We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
What do you mean by keeping the peace?
It means do what you want, but don't get caught. The last thing I need is the operators and Pack breathing down my neck. We can take either of them one-on-one, but I don't like my odds when it comes to double duty. So keep the peace. It's the only rule we need.
Rules just hold us back. We should be free to do what we want.
That's what I was trying to tell Coulter all along. Maybe if he listened, he'd still be around. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
You call that a gauntlet? More like a cakewalk.
Do cakewalks end in death? Because if Gage hadn't helped your ass, you'd be dead right now. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here. Never followed through. So you better not screw this up, because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
Are you questioning me? Your overboss?
Not questioning. Just curious. We were wrong about Coulter. We won't make the same mistake twice.
I'm the best there is.
Willing to bet your life on that? You see, the disciples don't make empty threats. We make good on them. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, if you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you. You get to live, and everybody wins.
I don't make promises, and you'll do what I say.
Looks like you're already a step above Coulter. I'll see how this plays out. For now. But if you change your tune and decide to play nice, there's no shortage of work around here. So, if you're looking to prove you've got what it takes, you know where to find me.
It's Red Eye here, running Raider Radio. You love it, and you know it. Hey, let's get personal for a second here, assholes. Whoever dropped a frag down my favorite toilet, if I find you, you are going to die. Slowly and painfully. This here is a song I wrote totally by myself, without any help at all.
Hey.
Please, let me go.
Hey.
Help!
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
I'm not sure what's worse.
Why bother?
Wearing a
That's
tie
just garbage.
or wearing a
I
teddy
tossed it.
bear. Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
Always keep your knife sharp. No one likes sloppy work.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hell yeah. You don't have to come up to me and say, man, Red Eye, that was so good. Man, I love that. I already know what's good. I don't need your approval.
Killing beats stealing any day. Nothing beats that rush.
You love it, and you
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Hope we get more gauntlet runners soon. Need some excitement around here.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Best thing about wearing a mask? Not having to look like I care when people talk to me.
You may run nuka-world, but this is Disciple territory. We're in charge here.
Always keep your knife sharp. No one likes sloppy work.
I had it out with that Disciple chick again today, Anna. Tired of her always winning. She's got better aim, better comebacks, even packs a better punch. Well, not for long. Fuck these rules, I'm going after her. Then, when she's floating face down in the swan pond, we'll see who's better. I can't wait to see. What the hell? How'd you get in here? What?
A girl's got her ways. I'm just here because Anna's big into helping Nisha keep the peace between all us gangs. Me? Not so much.
What the?
That should keep you quiet till I get you back to Fizz Top. Oh, were you recording this just for little old me? You operators are such sweethearts.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that's funny. Stupid as hell, but funny.
Treating this area seems pretty scarce. I'm thinking of packing it in and heading back to the Commonwealth. I lost one of the Brahmins to some damn rad scorp the other day. And I think Emmy's coming down with something. The rest of us are just at each other's throats. Tired of traveling and barely running into any business. This whole plan was a bust. As it is, we barely got enough to pay for our losses.
Hey, are all y'all traders? If so, I know a pretty good post nearby. Guarantee you'll turn a profit if you want to check it out.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure we want to trust anything some stranger in a mask told us. Sure you're not some sort of raider?
I ain't no raider, and I only wear this mask on account of some Yao Guai wanting a piece of me a while back. It's up to you folks. If y'all are interested, nuka-world's just a short trip north. Can't miss it. Just tell them Dixie sent ya, and they'll treat you and yours like y'all are family.
We'll talk about it. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe we'll have to check out this nuka-world outpost before heading back. Could be worth a shot. I'll have to talk with the others, and hope no fights break out this time.
Hey, Ruth. Sammy just came back with this girl Dixie, and brought the best news ever. She said she comes from a place where we'll be safe and protected, called nuka-world. Finally. I am so tired of trying to live out here on our own, dealing with raiders and finding food and just surviving. We're packing up to leave, and we're out of here. I wanted to leave this message for you.
It's awfully sweet of y'all to welcome a stranger into your home.
You've no idea how happy we are that we ran into you.
Not as happy as I am.
One rule around here. Don't get caught.
What are you doing? Wait, I thought you were here to... Kate! Run!
Hope we get more gauntlet runners soon.
Sam!
honey. I never keep two lovebirds apart.
No! No!
That went well. What's this? I think I'll keep you as my little souvenir.
Hey, Dixie.
All that time in front of a mirror, and the operators still don't know they look like fools. Bless their little hearts. If I hear them pack animals talking trash one more time, they're gonna wake up short a few body parts.
Goddamn operator scumbags.
Hey, Savoy.
I could really go for killing someone right about now.
You're gonna drag that junk around.
I'm through.
damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Killing beats stealing any day. Nothing beats that rush.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal. You may run nuka-world, but this is Disciple territory. We're in charge here.
Next person that asks me to shag is getting a well-placed kick.
Gage must have pulled a few strings if someone like you is in charge now. That last one died too fast.
Hey,
I'm losing my touch.
Aw, and here I thought you wanted to snuggle.
The Overboss returns. Yeah, you're back in one piece.
This better be worth our time. Hey, you might want to check this stuff out.
Hey!
The overboss returns. Yeah, you're back in one piece. That's a good sign. Everything all peachy with our friendly neighborhood psychopaths? Sure hope you didn't promise them too much. I mean, going a little over the top is part of the game, but you don't want them holding it against you if you can't deliver.
They'll do what they're told. And that's all that matters.
Oh boy, okay. Time to roll up your sleeves, boss. There's work to be done. This place is huge. Divided up into sections. Parks, whatever the hell they called them back in the day. We need to take them all back. One at a time. Every section we secure gives us a little more breathing room and more resources. You stake a claim, plant a little flag for one of the gangs, and that settles it. It's theirs for good. Who gets what, that'll be your call. Whoever you hand it off to will appreciate it, but the others might get a little jealous. You know how it goes.
Plant a flag. Are you serious?
Dead serious. Look, you leave it up to anyone else, the gangs will all just fight over who deserves a space. A lot of these idiots can't read, so it needs to be as plain as day for them to get on board. They know what to watch for. So that's it. Nice and simple, right? Take a minute. Settle in if you want. And then let's get to it. And hey, we're in this together, so I might as well go all in. You want me watching your back? You just say the word.
Why? What's in it for you?
For the love of... Ain't you been listening? I'm the one that sold this whole idea to the gangs. I like my head where it is, so if I can do anything to help keep it...
That sounds like a great idea, Gage. You got a deal.
You're the overboss. No shortage of suckers in the Commonwealth. Makes life easy, so long as you're careful.